Hello everyone, Sriram here. Good evening, good morning. Hope I'm audible to most of you. Great, good to see you all back again. Thanks a lot for joining here on time. Let's see some of your faces. You can come on the cam. You can say hi with your mic. If your mic is working.
Hi, Sri.
Hey guys.
Hey, hi,
Hello,
everybody.
everyone.
Hi, Shri.
Hey everyone.
Good to see all the leaders at one place.
Hi, Sri.
It's not
Hello,
easy.
everyone.
Hey, it's not easy to meet all the leaders at one spot. Oh my God. All the top leaders. All the top leaders of the world are here. And we are. Okay, fantastic. Good to see you all. Okay, once again, thanks all for joining here on time. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening for the people. And respect your time being here. And let's start working towards the learning. Great. So how was it last day? Hope you all slept well. Do anybody had PMP dreams? Bad dreams? Little bit. Okay. Studied well. Oh my goodness. I love that. Somebody says, I studied well, man. Hey, that's nice. That's interesting. Okay. Good. Good. How is it on the writing part? Was it easy? Was it tough?
It was difficult. Even it was difficult to hold pen for a long time because people are not.
Uh-huh. Okay. Was not easy.
It
Pain
was
in fingers. Okay. Somebody says painful. Okay. Yeah, that's painful. How much time usually it's taking? I mean, at least the first attempt. How much of time it took to complete writing it?
half an hour to me.
40 minutes is a good time. 30 minutes, some people telling. I know the sketch part would take pretty longer time. But again, do you all felt great when you complete that writing portion? Did you felt good? Right? That's important in the sense when you see a paper and write it, you get attached with some knowledge, and also you get a sense of accomplishment, feeling that hey, fine, I'm progressing. So we should see some progress, right? Iteratively, incrementally, something should happen. So that's pretty important. I would have said this before. Yeah, I don't know whether I say this to this team. In our brain, there is a part called dopamine. Have you heard about this? Dopamine. Dopamine is a chemical which it's a part which makes you really great when you do something good, or it keeps you happy. To get this dopamine, there are various ways. There are good ways, there are bad ways. Okay, in Bangalore, people know much more better ways. Right, and that's not the right way of getting dopamine. And book says that if you take a drugs, you will get dopamine 8 to 12 minutes. It can make your brain high. That's called dopamine. They take through injections or a liquid form, hot form. Okay, let's not go too much into that. Those all we did in or read about in college days. So now, when you do this kind of winning activity, your brain gets a dopamine which can stay up to 3-4 hours. The study says when you win something great, your brain gets a dopamine which can stay 3 to 4 hours, whereas a drug can give you only 8 to 12 minutes. See the difference. That's a reason many people want to win again and again. I'm not talking about election. Not that one. The real win, really hard-working win, right? That sense of joy is pretty high. So I really appreciate everybody here who took effort to write down. So I saw beautiful handwriting there. So it's time to see what you all did here. Do you see all the writing here in the screen? Are you seeing my screen? Okay.
Yeah, yes, I can.
Okay. I'm storing all your writings. I'm checking who is writing, who is not writing. Attendance sheet has been maintained to see what you guys are doing. Okay, by the way, there are good writing here I found. Well done, well done. Some of them has a great handwriting. Some of them did a good efforts of sketching it, right? And some of you first time trying writing after a long time. So definitely your handwriting would take little effort to come back. Look at here, these guys are people are putting a good handwriting there. I'm so surprised. So feel like some people are with a pen and paper for a long time. They're doing it. Okay, great. Some flowers are coming up here. That's interesting. That's interesting. Good, good. I didn't capture all. I have captured few. Maybe the last 1 hour, I would have missed certain things. Here I found very interesting. That's nice, right? A lot of colors. I'm sure there is a big fight happened with their kid to get this color pencil. Okay, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Thanks for the efforts. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Great. 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 I love it. Just go through all this stuff and looks really great. Okay. When you write this, do you felt connected with the subject? Are you able to start seeing some logical connection? Of course, not everything happens there, but at least some logical connection you should have made. Okay. If that happens, well and good. Now, you have to continue this for some more time. How much I have to continue? Until you get the hold of the subject. When I'll get the hold of the subject, and yeah, it'll take some more time. Don't try to gulp at one shot, right? That's a mistake many do. Curiosity is interesting. You should have curiosity to learn what it is. Doubt should come, but don't be too urgent. Take time. This is management. This is leadership. This is not A plus B whole square. A plus B whole square, yeah, you know the formula. You can derive it and get the answer. Management leadership is you have to digest it. You have to take time, right? That's the reason those days they give more experienced people as a leadership position, but not necessarily. Nowadays, we have even youngsters doing a great job. But at the same time, while learning, learn with an intention that I'm taking this subject, I'm digesting it. So this is pretty important for you, right? That's very important. Great, that's one thing I saw. And in the question board, I found a couple of questions today. What do I found today in the question board? Quickly answer the question so that I can move forward. There is a question asking, is there any relevance between 36 task and 49 process sheet? Of course, there is some relevance. Management, if you go anywhere, any part of the world, any book you read, you will have relevance. Management is not something one institute says, other institute can reject it. So I would have said,
one question. Is it, they are relevant, but is there any changes?
Okay, let me complete it. Thanks for that question. So now the point here is the subject, what you are reading today in PMI Institute is an essence of mostly in PMBOK content, right? So now the 49 processes, what they have derived for a few years back, which has the same essence of what you're learning today. It's going to have the same concept of beginning the project. You have a project charter coming up, then you have an initiation, planning. It's the same flow, nothing changed in it. But why we are not insisting for you to go to the 49 process now is there are many people leave the concept and start memorizing the process. And this is the biggest problem and failure of PMP for a long time, where people not interested on learning what this process do, rather just you call us a dabba. Have you heard about dabba? Our guys are from school days and college days. Some people are first benchers also, have a habit of remembering the numbers. That doesn't work in leadership. You have to understand the concepts. Now, what is happening is PMI want to come out of that, pull you out of that. How they are pulling out of it is, now they're giving you 36 tasks. If you read all the 36 tasks, what you written down, it is not a single word there. All are a sentence. When you read a sentence, it has a meaningful reason that sentence is there. So that's the way they framed it, right? So with this, what I have to tell you, you can read 49 process, nothing wrong, until you understand the meaning of it. Rather, just remembering one process in the top, one in the bottom, it does this, that will not work, right? Again, let us not kill our time doing this, whether process is good, task is good, don't kill yourself. Read task given here. At the same time, in PMBOK, you will read knowledge area, stakeholder management. You read full knowledge area, communication management, full knowledge area. That you're going to read, right? Anyway, we'll address more about this when you go to Q&A session. When you come back, this question is not new. I'm hearing this for many times. Do I need to remember ITTO? Do I need to remember process? I have to tell that, don't do that. Remember the concepts. This is what I'm trying to say. So same answer replies here. There definitely relevance will be there. If you go to Prince 2 certification, there also you will see some relevance of project management. If you go to Agile certification, there also you will see that. Go and sit in a Harvard University, there also you'll see relevance. So management is almost the same concepts. But for understanding it better, they try to group it by process. They try to group it by task. So recommendation is please read as per the task. Hope that answers you. Okay, well and good. Good. Let's get back. What are the questions I saw? Just by clearing the subject and clearing the exam, can I be a project manager for a project? And will I be able to clear the interview? That's a good question. Definitely you can clear the interview. That doesn't mean that you'll be a great manager. Yes, you can be a manager. There is a difference between just being a manager and being an effective manager. When you do project management with the domain knowledge, you get an expertise to become an effective manager. So PMP alone cannot make you an effective manager. Definitely you should have a domain knowledge. Definitely you have some good amount of interpersonal skills, part of your learning. When all combined together, you become a better person. But definitely certification will help you to clear interview. Why and how? Why is if 10 people are applying for the job, hardly you will have 2 to 3 having PMP. Rest all either don't have it or don't want to do it. So when you have a PMP, it's a reputation that you have knowledge about it. They may invite you for the interview. So PMP will take you until the interview room. How do you perform inside the interview room? It's purely your own skills. Nobody can tell what you will do there. And again, now having PMP makes you to talk the international language of project management. That is a reason companies are recruiting people having PMP. If I know this language, I have another side person who also speaks the same language. It's benefit, right? So we speak the same common language. When I say scope baseline, both can understand. When I say product backlog, both can understand. When they say story point, both can understand. I don't need to teach them classes. Just they'll do the work on their own, right? For me, work is important rather than the jargons and language. When you read these concepts well, you know the language. That's the reason people go for the certification. Well and good. Fantastic. So quickly, what we'll do is we'll go to the next stage. Once again, thanks all for joining here on time, and thanks all for people who return the assignments. Okay, I heard that 40 minutes, 30 minutes. Anybody have a more shorter time? Clear the written down the assignments pretty fast. Anybody here? Shriram, it took only 20 seconds. I took a Xerox copy. Fantastic, man. Oh, that's also possible. Okay, now writing shall be a habit which you have to follow regularly. Please do that and keep posting pictures. And I see some of them didn't write it. In fact, every batch I get some bunch of people. They feel that why should I write? I can read it and learn. The same people come to me after 8 months. Shriram, I could not clear PMP, or I'm not ready for it. You don't start the commitment on the first day. It won't come anytime in your life. I'll bet you it won't come anytime in your life. Until you put some effort and commitment, nothing happens. We have to step in. If you're stuck with some job, if you're stuck with some process, I'm fine. If not, start that energy. You came all this way up to this distance. Why you have to leave it? Isn't it? It took long effort to register for this course. Some thought about PMP 3 years back. Some thought 1 year back. Some came to know this only last week. There are a variety of people here. You came a long way to know that I want to go for this certification. You put your money, you put your energy, you put your reputation here. After doing all this thing, if you're going to step back, I will not read, I will not write. Still, I want to clear the exam. It's going to be tougher, right? We have to put that effort, right? And again, there are a lot of forgery things happening in the market for the PMI. You would have heard about it. Give me this money, I'll make you a PMP. Never ever think about it. Recently, a lot of stories coming up. PMI started nailing them one by one. nailing them one by one. They have all the stats, big data. They can catch up how people are answering. They have a pattern with them. They start disqualifying their certificates. Some people did it. I too heard about that. Now they started revoking the certificates and debar them lifetime. They cannot do any certifications. It's happening. So always go in a straight line in leadership path. That's pretty important. Don't get stuck with this kind of pull and push. Very good. With this, what we'll do is, how many of you visited pmi.org? Do you guys know this the website? Have you seen this website before? Visited? Fantastic. Great. Okay, it's a good website to visit, which has tons and tons of information. Oh my god, lot of information. Okay. So visit this website, pmi.org, which has most of the information. Either you can log in, without login also, you can see the details. To create a profile here, there is no charges. It's a free of cost. Anybody can create a profile. If you go to certification, there are a list of certifications. In this, in the top, you will see PMP. PMP is a flagship program for them. It's a bread and butter for PMI. It's a big certificate for them. Okay. So if you go here, they talk about what is PMP and why PMP and how to get to PMP. What's the benefit? All marketing stuff will be here. Okay. And also they talk about how to apply all those factors coming up. You can go, if you are from which country you are, it will give the money value here. If you are Googling this or opening this website from US, you'll get the value in US dollars. If you get from India, it's coming in Indian value, right? That's how it goes. But carefully, they put only the member fee. Non-member fee, they didn't disclose here. See here, I didn't log in. Still, they're showing only the member fee. PMI is clever, right? They're clever. When you get closer, they tell you have to do member. These are all marketing psychology. Okay, now, anyway, worth the money. I am seeing multiple other certificates in the market. I will tell you each and every dollar or rupee you spend for this certificates, it's 100 times worth of it because it has that value. No, don't ever think of, do I need to put the money? I will tell, go ahead and do it. That's how it is. Okay, what to do here? You can see here, apply for certification. This is a place you have to continue. It will ask for the login. After the login, you will go for certification. I'm not going to put the effort now. I will tell this some other time. And now, this is the website where you have to book your exam slot. It's called Pearson VUE. It's a third party. It's a third party which is connected with the PMI Institute, and they have a collaboration. You will pay the fees in this website. You book your exam in this place. Okay. How to do this? You can read more about in our website. There are articles given there, how to fill application form, how to apply for the exam. Everything is given. Here, I'm just giving a heads up. How to search for it? Schedule an exam. When you go for schedule an exam, it will ask which institute you want. I have to tell them PMI. Oh, it means they are doing for multiple institutes. Okay. Once I say PMI, the logo will come here. Then you can look for test center. Which test center is near me? Let's say Dubai. If I search for Dubai, it will show some places in Dubai. Here it is. Here it is. 9 miles, 12 miles, 60 miles. Shriram, quickly show me my city is there. I can help you, but I can't help everybody here. So what I recommend is go to this website, just follow the steps what I said, you will do that. If you missed it now, watch this recorded video and do that. This is just to see the center availability nearby your place, right? That's about it. Up to this, are you clear? You got some idea, even though you know the website already? Well, good. Fantastic. Great start for Sunday. Hey, by the way, how many of you from US time zone? Oh, anybody from US time zone? EST, CST, PST? Anybody here? Anybody? Guys, man, you guys are losing 1 hour. Daylight saving tonight, or already happened.
So I'm from Mexico.
Mexico? What is it? Is it CST? Central Time?
Yeah, it is CST.
Okay.
6:51 in the morning.
Hey, Mexico, do you feel that a snowstorm when it happens in Texas?
Well, Not really, because I am in the Mexico City, like in the capital. But I heard from my friends that in
Yeah, yeah.
the really north part of the Mexico, yes, there was a snowfall. Yeah.
Yeah, heavy hit there. Poor guys. Okay, now coming back, people are from from US. Daylight saving happening today, right? So it's going to be you're losing on hour. By the way, anybody know the history of daylight saving? It's an interesting story there. It happened in the time of World War, where they want to save energy, so they want to cut some hours. And we read some story about it. There are multiple stories for it. Some people give daylight saving for different reason, but Benjamin Franklin proposed it very heavily, and then they implemented sometime later to save some hours. One thing good about India is you don't need to bother about daylight saving. You don't need to bother about Google weather report. All the time, sun rise at the same time, sunset at the same time. No natural disaster except population explosion. We have all things good. Okay, good. Let's see the factors here. This board, how many of you saw the picture which I shared in the WhatsApp? The status picture of our Jira board. Some of you saw that? The classes saw that?
Yeah.
Very great. Okay, if somebody new here, I'll let you know that like MS project, that is Microsoft project, there is one other software tool called as Jira, Jira. Jira. It's an open source. Nowadays, it's becoming expensive also. Here, what I did is I have put our course in this place. Chapter 1, chapter 2, 3, 4, 5, or you call it as lesson 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I also put a status here. If you watch out here, it's all strikeout. It means we have completed it already. Now we are going to progress it. It's called roadmap. This is called Kanban board. I think some of you would have heard about Kanban. Have you people heard about Kanban? Japanese model. Yeah, one at a time, you keep pull methodology, Kanban. It's a very famous method. Okay. Let's not go too much. I'm not going to teach Kanban class here, but again, it's something where we have list of items, 38 items are here. Some items are in progress, some are done. So to want to show you today, we're going to talk about determine the project methodologies, integrate project planning activities, establish project governance structure. We may try to cover 3 because today we have a 20 questions test, which is going to explain or help you to understand how a PMP question look like, right? It won't be a real question, kind of simulation we're going to do today. So in that case, we don't have that much of time to cover all 3, but we'll try to do. That's what's going to happen here. So why I put this tool is to make you to understand where are we. Because it's a 5 weeks of program, at some time you don't know where you stand. You'll be lost all the way. So what I do is every class, end of the class, I'll share you a picture, screenshot, which one we are learning, where are we? And this is going to help you to read the books going forward. Also, I'll keep telling you next week what our subject will be covered. Will that be good for you? Are you happy? Are you happy with that information? Right. Always status tracking is always beautiful. We love it because we are used with Amazon or Swiggy or this guy's food delivery. We keep on seeing status. Where this guy? Where this guy? Where this guy? Right. So same problem will happen here. So we'll talking about it. Okay. Idea board. We saw that. Yeah. Okay.
Just a second. I'll not take much time. On that WhatsApp that you're sending pictures, can we have one-way WhatsApp? Okay, that's where you send all the important details, because to dig into the WhatsApp with so many people commenting and all, it is also taking time, which is, I think, killing each other's time. So there could be a group WhatsApp which is two-way, and there could be a one-way WhatsApp where you put in all the things on WhatsApp, which is only managed by you.
Fantastic, good idea. Primarily the first 1-2 week it will be heavy. So what we have is something called a communication board. Have you seen this board? Have you seen this board?
Yes.
Okay. This is a board from ShareLearning website. Whatever we want to give you as assignment, whatever we want to communicate, everything will be here, one place. So you no need to scroll and see what I have sent. Whatever we want to do to a broader audience, which will be here. So you won't miss anything. Happy? Good for you? Right. So for usually the first 1 week or 2 week, it will be heavy, crowded, and slowly start going down. We don't prefer in one-way communication. That is not a leadership model. Leadership model is always two-way communication. Hope you don't like that, but again, that's how it should be. We cannot force things on the people, but for a suggestion, we'll relook at it, we'll consider it. But again, we are trying to put everything in the communication board, one place to see for everyone. Hope that's good for you, right? Okay, there is a question, Ankur. Where can I see the Zoom link? Fantastic. Let me go down here. For many people who have not visited a communication board, visit here. You will see assignment 1, assignment 2, assignment 3, all are given here. Okay. Even agile, every agile things are given here. I'm going to tell you when you have to start writing these assignments. And these are the projects which we are going to work. Not now, after 1 or 2 weeks, we'll start giving the projects. And you have your study material. You have your study plan. I think many of you clicked it and filled the form. I think yesterday I showed it. I'll repeat it for some people who missed it. If you want to join any WhatsApp group, you can join here, right? Feedback, if you want to give about the session, it's here. And doubts, the idea about what I showed you now, this you can come from here. Click it here, it will come there. And you have a success story from YouTube, it's here. And somebody asked about the Zoom. Everything about Zoom is here. Go here. You see already session is happening. You can see here 6 more days. See here 7 more days. I think you have everything in front of you. Only thing you need is little patience to sit and scroll and read. If you can do that, everything's on your computer. Is it good for good place? Is it one place good for you? Okay. Okay, great. So this is just to avoid what Delisha said, having WhatsApp being the problem of too many chats running. Sometimes you feel, oh my God, overflowing. I know that. Okay, thanks for the suggestions. I appreciate that. So there we stand now. We visited a few pages here. Good enough. Now what we do is we'll get inside. Let me quickly see a few more faces who joined now. Some more people joined here. Fantastic. Good people joined here. Good. Now what I have to do is quickly, I want to hear some of you telling hi to other people, because yesterday you met only 10 people. We will spend another 5 minutes, one more day today, not every day. Now, again, I'm going to break out the team. I want you all to meet some more new people randomly if it happens. If it doesn't happen, I don't know. But at least you say hi to some more people. If you meet the same people, it's okay. But if you meet a new people, say hi to them and talk about at least 2 lines about you. Yeah, that's what we can do. Now, let's see, we can come up in the cam and put a mic on. We'll do for 5 minutes and then we'll wind up. Let's get on the cam to say hi to each other. Let's get on the cam. Let's get on the cam. Yeah, because I thought of doing middle of the session. After the session starts, your face getting so when you are bright, we will do that. Okay, good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Thanks for getting on the cam. Put your mic on. Let's do this. Quickly, let's do this. Okay, I'm going to divide the team into, let's say, 6 or 7 teams. We'll start the conversation. This time, you're going to say the same story what you said yesterday. At the same time, you're going to meet some new people. Okay, we have a bunch of people. Let me put... okay, there you go. Okay, there it comes. I'm giving 7 minutes time. Let's see within that if you can do it. Shyam, only 7 minutes? God, man, I want to talk the whole story of my family. Give me some time. I want to talk about the new dog I bought. That's okay. Talk another day. Today, spend only a few minutes. Let's do this. Let's go. Hey, anybody not getting the invite? Karthik, Danish, Pushkar, any problem with the invite? Okay, you guys are getting it.
Yes, I think I had some network issue today. So it's not working.
That's bad, man. I think you have to install the app.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I have the app. Actually,
Okay.
I have 100 Mbps, but today something it's not.
You got it. You got it, guys. You got it. Welcome back. Okay. People are coming back. Hope you all met somebody new.
Yes.
Yes, Sri.
Different set of people.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good to know. Let all come back. I know some of you couldn't go to the meeting room because of some blockers and technology side. Courage. Let all come back. Okay, people are coming back. Good. Welcome back. Did anybody met the same person whom you saw yesterday?
No.
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Yes.
Three of us were the same.
Yes.
Three of us
Yes.
again.
No.
So this shows your memory power is really good. That's great.
But it's really a nice exercise to begin the class with.
Oh, that's giving motivation to see some more people.
Yeah.
When you see
Yes.
other person, that guy also suffering like me for PMP. Okay, that makes happiness, right? Okay, good. I appreciate your memory power and good to
Shri,
see.
just one quick question before we start. I keep hearing like they have appeared and then we have to reappear. Is it so difficult to crack this exam just since I'm appearing for the first time? So just your honest feedback is required just to motivate us. Like
Nothing like that, Ramesh. People scare other people so that the seat is always vacant. Okay, so it is not that hard. Okay, it is something where you need some amount of dedication to prepare. I'll tell you the problem because of which why people say hard. People come to these courses at the lifetime of age between 25, 35, 45. Okay, that's a time. This is a prime age life where you either settle in your family or going to settle, or you want to do something for your family. Your kids should be at the age of 3, 4, 5, 8, or 12. So that's a time you have to spend time for your family. And also you have to stabilize yourself in your organization. Now, what happens is you cannot balance your time well. You won't find time for yourself. Especially you won't find time for yourself. Even for exercise, you won't find time. You can't watch a full movie continuously like what you did at the age of 22. You can watch only half a movie, cut it again, go out, do something, get a milk packet and come. Central government will order, you have to go and buy and come back. Then only you can watch a movie continuously. So now what happens is this pulls a person down where they could not spend their own time for the preparation. Because of this reason, this certificate started looking tougher. If not, this is another one good certificate in the market. There are more tougher exams in the world than this. So this is a certificate because of time allocation. And again, another thing, anybody who cross at least 8 to 10 years of experience, they come with a baggage. What is a baggage? You come with your predefined mindset for this exam, assuming this is how the project work in the world. Once you cross certain level of experience in the corporate, your shoulder will slightly go high. You know that? Slightly go high. There is a 3-letter word for that. Starts with the E. You know that? What is a 3-letter word?
Ego.
That slightly go high. Anybody say something? I know these things. Okay. This is problem for many people who can't go to next level. It starts blocking them. They can't move forward. After 10 years of experience, you can see in the corporate, they don't listen to the juniors. When a junior come and tell, hey, this is wrong, your mindset will not accept it. Telling that I know many things in this company. I'm here from last 10, 15 years. Now, this is also a blocker for this exam. So Ramesh, to answer your question, this exam is not tough. It's easy to clear. Only thing is allocating some time for ourselves on a daily basis, and also a little bit on coming out of your old knowledge and learning the international market language from their perspective, not from our perspective. It's very important. Since you asked this question, I'll bring up one slide to show you how to do this process. I know it's not PMP question, but I'll cover that quickly. By the way, thanks all for participating in the camera and good to see you all. I feel that you all got some energy. So you can put your cam off and mic off mode. Let's get back. And at 10 o'clock, keep up all your questions. I will take today, being Sunday, I can spend 30 to 45 minutes with you to answer all your questions. So if you feel that a question is burning you, stop me when the training is going. If not, park the question, allow the flow to go so that I can answer all your questions by 10 to 10:45. Right? I appreciate your support. With this, I will get inside. Since Ramesh put the point, I'll bring it up. Before that, I thought of sharing something. Oh man, I have to share this also. Okay, I believe this PDF document you are comfortable now because I asked you to write down yesterday. You all felt comfortable. I'll repeat one more what you are writing every day. You are going to write there are 3 domains which you are going to learn in the international project management. In order to understand this 3 domain, we have 5 lessons. Lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, right? And it has 36 tasks. That is what you're learning. Okay, if you go down, it has further more task here. This is how they have planned it. Sriram, do I need to memorize all? No need to memorize. On practice, you will get it continuously. Now, further thing, what I did is I have made a flow chart like this. I mean, I made a picture of it because sometimes through picture, your brain can learn faster. So that's the reason I have put the lessons in a pictorial form. So when you draw this picture, chances are your brain can map well. I'm going to explain this one by one for every classes. So for now, I would say, don't worry, just follow the assignments, what's given to you. Slowly, you will start seeing the logic because your brain has better ability to connect the dots, right? Okay, with this, let's get inside. I will try to help Ramesh, and somebody also asked me the question, hey, how can I read for it, right? I'll cover it. Okay, let me get to the screen. What I have for you. Okay, let me show something for you. Okay, good, quickly. Okay, first thing, let me take 5 minutes to explain how to achieve certain things in your corporate life and your personal life. Many of you would know about what I'm going to talk here. Some of you feel that, yes, this can be done. Now, once you cross certain age of life, once you're in a corporate which is busily packed, you start missing yourself. You will find yourself only at the age of 70 or 75. You come to know that, oh my goodness, I should have done. You can see here some people when they cannot be active, but the brain says, I should have done. Whereas you can see some people, they have the time and energy with them where they can implement it. To do that, first thing is you should have your dreams around. Shyam, is it a dreams means something about buying something? Could be anything. I can quote it this way. Your dreams can be on the better health condition, could be on a good family, could be on a passion. You may have passion in music. You may have passion in gardening. Go for it, right? Wealth. So dreams should be around that. Now, problem here is we couldn't dream much. I'll tell you why, where it gets blocked. Now, the dreams are the one getting converted into goals. If you keep the dreams as it is, it will become a wish. There is a difference between just dreaming and wishing. There are some people convert it into usable. Somebody tells that I dream to have a Ferrari car. Okay, you dream it, but what is the goal for it? What are you going to achieve it? How are you going to achieve? No, I don't know. I just dream. And the lifelong, it will be only a dream. You have to convert a dream into goal. How to convert into goal? It should be some measurable way. I'm not going to take a class here like Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I'll tell you what to do now. Now, there are dreams, there are goals. Goals is something specific, which I want to achieve. Could be body weight, could be 75 kg or 50 kg specific. Or tell that I want to achieve $10 million specific. On this particular May 25th, I'll clear PMP specific. Human brain has an ability. It's called as a goal-seeking mechanism. If you read the books of brain, it talks about goal-seeking mechanism. Once you put the number, your brain works effectively. You can see that about any movie getting released. Your brain knows that in this day, the movie getting released. You will exactly see the calendar and know that it's happening. Let's talk about appraisal day. You all know that, right? That day is appraisal going to happen. Your numbering system goes very well in your mind. Human brain works by number. This is not available for any living being. Only we have it. But many don't know that. They know that, but they use in a wrong way. So goals should be very specific and measurable. People have it. You and me and I have it. Now, next thing is on the goal, setting the focus. This is a problem. Many people have the goal, more number of goals, but no focus on that. They deviate the time to multiple things. I'll talk about as I go forward. Many can't focus it. Now you have a dream, you have a goal, you have a focus. Now this alone will not make you a better person. If you remember yesterday, I spoke about something. Did I spoke about people, some percentage, the whole world? Do anybody remember the percentage? What percentage spoke about yesterday?
80-20.
80%, 20%, 2%. And 2% of the total.
Perfect, perfect. Somebody asked me 80, 22, it will become 102%. Then I have to tell them that out of this 20%, some become 2%. But don't assume that once a person become 2%, will always stay there. They'll come back again if they don't have a discipline with them. Now, I'll go to the two important points here. I'll talk where people are slipping down. Now, focus is important. To achieve the focus, I want two terminology. The first terminology is discipline. And this discipline, Sriram, discipline is a word. I know what is under that. When you put under that, I can frame certain things, starting from your sleeping habits. Many of you may not know that your day starts the previous night, not on the morning. It tells you what time you sleep. Before you go to sleep, what mindset you have, next day, what I have to do. A goal should be in your mind. The next day, you have to picturize it. I will talk going forward in the classes, how the top people think in the night and when they wake up in the morning. I'll talk about it. Quickly talk about certain discipline here. Discipline could be of a sleeping habits, food habits, exercise, listening, job nature. Now, hey, I have it, man. Come on, guys, I have it. So you are telling that I am a great person? Could be. You may be the great person. Now I'll tell the difference between bottom 80%, top 20%, and top 2%. Now, whatever we've seen here, like a dream, people have it. Goal, people have it. Focus, you and me have it. Discipline, many have it. Now, I'm going to tell you one thing. Because of this one word, you and me will differ from top 2%. I'll tell you, you and me will differ from top 2%. The word, what I'm going to tell you. Can you tell me what could be the word here? Let me see your chat window. And this is a
Commitment.
Persistence.
Consistency and
Determination. Dedication. Determination.
Okay. Okay. Somebody rightly pressed the button. I was seeing some word. Okay. Let me see a few more words. Let me allow you to guess a little more. Okay. 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 The word, oh my goodness, a lot of things coming as all the English words are coming up here. Okay. Let me go a little more. The word which is going to differ between you, me, and the winning person is consistency. Now, what is consistency? There are people who have goals to become a better person in life. There are people who want to sleep on time. There are people who want to do exercise and be fit. There are people who want to be honest. There are people who want to be job committed. Everybody has it. I'll tell you, in this room, I have a number of people have sleeping on time problem. There are a number of people having job, they want to be committed, they couldn't do that. Number of people want to spend good time with the family, they couldn't do that. Do anybody agree with me? You like it, but you couldn't do that. You like it, you couldn't do that, right? Many will agree with me. Sriram, I want to put my mobile or laptop or television sleep, but I couldn't do that. 2 days I do, third day again and come back. That is the difference. That's a place we slip. That's a place the top 2% win the game. Now, the consistency goes by like this. I'll tell some numbers here. You'll be sometime arguing with me, but I'll tell you. Now, if you watch out here, there are people who work 8 hours and 5 days and 40 hours they work. This is what you fill as a time sheet in a corporate sometime. And they say that I work. Okay, they say that I work. There are some people who work 12 hours and 5 days, 60 hours. Okay, I'm talking about the people consistently following what you're seeing on the left side. By the way, what you're seeing on the left side, that the discipline system, the people who follow this. And there are some people 16 hours and 5 days, 80 hours. Look at the difference. 40 becomes 80. Now, do you see a great amount of difference here? Now, this can be bottom 80%. Even though the discipline, they couldn't achieve it. There are some people at top 20% who can achieve it because they do the same thing, little more extra hours. right? Now, do we always have top 2%, right? So can you see what the top 2% doing? Can you tell me the difference between top 2% and bottom 20, also 80 or 20%? What's the difference here? Major difference. Can anybody guess it? What's the major difference here?
Weekends.
Weekends.
Right. They don't have weekend or anything. They do everything all the day, right? It's going to be something like 24/7, right? So now what happened is, if you watch out here, the 7 days, I don't know how many of you here to the top achieving people in the world. The moment they wake up, open the eyes, the brain started thinking actively. Working doesn't mean then put your laptop back on your shoulder, take a car and go to office. No, that's not working. Your brain starts working because we are called knowledge workers. I'll talk about the Peter Drucker book about knowledge workers in some time, where it talks about brain. Most of your work is done by your brain, not by the physical work. If that's the case, you don't need an office, you don't need a laptop, you don't need a computer, you don't need anything. Your brain can work even when you're in the bed. That's why Stephen Hawking is one of the greatest scientists in the world. Do you all know Stephen Hawking? Have you heard about him?
Yes.
One of the greatest in the world. What is the problem for him? Do you know his problem?
He's paralyzed below his neck.
Paralyzed. He can't speak. He cannot type anything, but he's one of the greatest scientists in the life. It is not given by sympathy. It is given by knowledge. When that person can think 18 hours a day, 7 days a week, what's wrong with you when you have everything around you? And don't blame tomorrow the company is not giving you a job, and don't blame that you're not getting promotion, and don't blame that things are going bad, right? So now if you look at here, the bottom 80% stuck here, what the rest of the time they do here, they all get into the problem which I said yesterday. What I said, politics. They kill their time in politics. Next, what they do, they watch movies most of the time. They talk about the gossip of other people. They worry about what is a news channel telling. They are killing their life here. So this top 2% enjoy the honey and benefit because they know that bottom 80 will be always here. They'll keep on talk like this. They'll get old. One day they will die. This top 2% will create the history and move away. I'm not talking about the cheaters. I'm talking about the real hard workers. So there is no big difference between you and me and the top achieving people. Only thing, they do some extra hour of the same discipline which you're doing only 5 hours. They do it 20 hours a day. Did I make some sense here? What I'm saying makes some sense here? Do you feel it logical? Right? Okay, it's what happened in the world. They are not born by angel blessing. They're normal people like you and me. What's the difference? Only difference is dedication. So now I'll come back to Ramesh question. Ramesh asked me, hey, people are scaring me. This exam is tough. It is tough if we don't have discipline. It is tough if you don't have a consistency with you. It is tough if you don't have a goal with you. It is tough if you don't have an exam date in front of you. Now tell me, having all these things in front of you, is it possible? Can everybody clear PMP here? Do you think so? Do you think so? Let me see a chat window. Do you think you can clear the PMP easily if you follow this? Absolutely. You can do it. Yep. Possible, right? Highly possible. Right. That's great. That's great. So this is a reason people are reading good books. Why they read good books is to get this knowledge. Unfortunately, we are driven by televisions, newspapers, political drama, movies. Each country has their own cultural problems. Also, they get driven by that. I'm not saying you should not follow that. Have it minimal. Do you think top 2% don't enjoy anything in life? They enjoy everything in life. Go and ask Sundar Pichai, do everything. Go and ask Mahatma Gandhi, would have done everything. Go and ask Anna Teresa, should have laughed louder. I'm considered Anna Teresa top 2%. I will consider Nelson Mandela top 2%, Michael Jackson top 2%, Ronaldo top 2%. They are consistent on the preparation, discipline. That makes them come there. If anybody asks me, I'm not getting promotion, go and check it back again. Are you following the discipline? Are you following the consistency? If you don't have that, please don't blame the society. The mistake may be from our side. I'm putting again, maybe, because there are some people backstabbed. There are some people cheated. That's happening. I'm not saying no. But in this room, if you accept what are the points, what I say, if you can correct it from Monday, I will tell you solidly, you will get 3 hours per day. Consciously for last few years, I totally get away from movies and get away from television, get away from newspaper. I don't lose anything. I'm gaining more than what I want to get. I know I don't watch television for the last 4 or 5 years. Maybe here and there I watch television, but I don't sit for television. I'm not saying I'm a great saint here, but I'm telling that I can buy at least 1 hour per day. Nothing I lost, but I'm gaining knowledge with that time. You can read some good books. Again, this is all personal wish, nothing force on here. If you really feel that I want to grow in life, these are applicable. If you feel that, come on, Shriram, I want to be relaxed, enjoy the life, good, nobody forces you. If you feel something to be done, these points can help you. This just I gathered after reading some of the top achieving people in the world. When I say top achieving, I don't count only the money, including Nelson Mandela, including Anna Teresa, what they do. Oh man, Ramesh feels, why he asked that question? This guy is drilling me. Was it useful for some of you? Was it useful?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Just a point from my side. Okay. It's up to personal wish. I don't force anybody. You can take it if you wish. That's how it is. It's a free. Easy to give advice, right? That's how it is, life. Okay. Now let's get to the subject. Oh my God. What's the time now? It's nearly 1 hour, but still, see, subject, I feel that we can learn anytime. And again, I can complete all the subject within the time what I given, because I never left any subject missed out in the class. I used to cover everything. But whenever somebody goes out of this class, I want to see you as a good leader in the corporate, not just a person having a degree and certificate with them. When you walk on the floor, people should respect you, not by fear, by your value. How to bring up that value? You should learn good books. You should do good habits. You should be on time when you say something. If you say 6 o'clock, you should be there. If you're not there, you should inform me by 5:45. I won't be there. That discipline should be with us. If you do that, things will change automatically. Shriram, let them change, then I will change. No, change should start from us. Shriram, you are saying all this thing. Are you doing it? Maybe I'm also doing a lot of mistakes, but I'm also trying to come up. Maybe after some years, I'll be well tuned, right? So it's possible. When I can do that, you can also do that. Shall we jump into the subject? Enough with philosophy. You'll feel, oh my God, much of philosophy. Okay, let's get to starting the project. I want to cover 2 important chapters today because these are the basics of stuff. Out of 36 tasks, I'm going to touch the first, starting with the governance structure. Before I get deep inside, please confirm me you're getting my audio well, you're getting my video well, and you're able to see my screen properly. Everything going good?
Yes. Yes.
Perfect, 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 perfect. Great, 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 great. Good. Let's move. Governance structure. Ooh, here it goes. Okay, how I have made the content is, whenever you look at screen, you'll get a view. Here, it shows a domain. We have 3 domains, right? I have took the domain of process, 50%. What is the meaning of 50%? Do anybody know that? The number of questions which can come in the examination. Total questions, how much in exam? 180 questions. Out of 180 questions, 90 questions can be from process. Without a process, the organization does not evolve. So now we have to understand what is governance structure. Okay, that is the process we're going to learn. There are 36 tasks, small tasks, big tasks, all are mixed up here. I will take in a flow. Just follow with me in the flow. It'll be easy for you, right? That's how it is. Shriram, where to find it? That's a problem for many people. Where to find this? PMBOK 6th edition. There is a book called PMBOK 6th edition. Okay, if you go there, chapter 2 has this. Man, you're talking as if like a Bible book. Okay, I will explain that also. I know some people have the trouble of learning it. Okay, how many of you seen this book called PMBOK? What is PMBOK? Project Management Book of Knowledge, right? Now you have this book. I believe most of you have this book. You have to have this book. How many pages here? 978 pages. It's like a pillow. Somebody has a sleeping problem, can use this. Here, if you watch it on the top, it tells 6th edition with Agile Practice Guide. That's why it is 978 pages. If not, 700 pages about project management, 200 pages will be of Agile. Let me go down to show you where to read this. Because some people are so confused. Hey man, I don't know where to read, what to read. So if you see here, chapter 1 talks the introduction of it. Okay. And chapter 2, do you see here governance framework? Do you see that? Governance framework. If you see here, there is a topic of governance framework. I want to ask you to read only this framework. If you read, I would always expect you to read the properly first chapter, then read the environment of the project properly, and then role of the project manager properly. This alone will cover lots and lots of questions in examination, right? That's how it is. So here it is. So what I have did is in every presentation, I would have given which chapter you have to go. I don't want to spoon feed you. You people are grown up. You know what to search, how to search. But still, some people are a little confused how to do. For them, I'm giving that because I don't underestimate your knowledge. You guys are so knowledgeable than what I am, right? That's how it is. So if you see here, Agile Practice Guide. This is a portion of that book which I showed you now, the portion of it. These are all available on Amazon. If you guys want to order and buy it. See, many people don't like reading in PDF. How many of you hate reading in PDF? You want only the physical book. There are people, right?
Yes. Yeah.
You will hate it, right? Hate to the core. See, you can read some news in Facebook or those things, fine. But as a book, you cannot sit and read. So go to Amazon, you will find all this book available. Okay. So repetition is what I'm going to explain now. It is there. Which chapter I said? Chapter 2, it is here. Next one, I'm going to talk about project methodologies. Where is it? Project methodology, somewhere it will be here. I think it's in the first chapter. Relationship, important project management, projects. Yeah, here it comes, projects. They talk about project methodologies under that. So whatever they given in concept, everything is here. Few will be missing here and there. But again, your exam is not based on this book. PMI has given you 10 books. 10 books. Each book is around 1,000 or 600 pages. Nearly you will have 10,000 or 8,000 pages to read, but you cannot do that much. That is why we skews it, put it in the classes in a way you can understand. You take notes, and also RETA 10th edition is good directly for the exam. I don't want to repeat the book concept again and again because some people will hit me back. Oh man, you keep on talking the same book stuff, right? Okay, let's go. That's good. So far, you're good with me? All comfortable? Okay, fantastic. There is a question for you about the governance. Let's see what your brain knows about governance. Everybody are in corporate, right? You should know what is governance. Give a try. Give me an answer. Seeing the screen. Tell me what could be an answer for the governance. Very good. Still, people are posting some assignments in the WhatsApp. Very good. A is answer. Okay, some people say D is answer. By the way, this is not PMP question. Exam. It's not an exam question. This is a knowledge question. Which of the following best represent the definition of governance? I'm saying majority goes with A. Okay, a set of practices to help assure the success of project. Very simple, right? Governance is something, a layer, and this layer will help people to achieve the goal of the project. I'm going to explain more about it. For now, understand set of layer. Why we need a layer? A layer in an organization which can protect you from external disturbance or sometimes give you data about the project of other projects, some of the lessons learned, some of your internal factors of your company, strategies, these all be given by them. I'm going to drill down further more deep. For now, understand this layer is the one which directly talks with the upper management. So governance is a team. It's a framework which is followed by a team. Now, a set of practices. What practices is that? We will see that. Okay, good. Good for the people who said A. Why not other answers? Face-to-face relationship, I don't think so. The PMO directive on managing the project, it's slightly irrelevant answer. The sponsored directive on managing the project, again, it's again irrelevant. By the way, this is just for a knowledge question. Let me put another question here. The decision to move one phase to another is known as which of the following? Choose 3 choices. When you get a question, when you get a question like this, try to see some elimination technique. How can you eliminate some of the answers? A decision to move from one phase to another phase. One phase to another phase. Let's say there is a metro construction work happening in New York. Design is happening. After design, work of the project should start. A phase of design, a phase of work. When you want to move from this to this, what is called it as? Okay, I'm seeing multiple answers here. 3 choices coming up. Hey, if anybody using the mic, kindly put yourself mute. It's giving background sound. Please don't use mic now. I appreciate it. Thank you. Use the chat window primarily. Coming back. Okay, here it goes. They call us a kill point. They call us a phase gate. They call us a governance gate. These all there to protect a system before it fails. Kill point, anybody want to know? They call it kill board, kill point. It is, they want to check every phase when they move forward to the next phase. Is it really worth doing this now, or do we need to stop it here? They check it multiple times in multiple places. Even after the development testing is happening, they will check again on the phase gate to see, is it good to go? It's a checkpoint. But there is a big debate in the market. We shouldn't keep this kind of checkpoints, which is going to derail the project. Rather, we should have an overall product concept in mind. I'll come to that little later when I talk about a scaled agile. It's a bigger level. But for now, we will understand that these are the layers when you move from phase to phase, just for understanding purpose. Now let's go to the next stage. First, let's understand what is project governance. Now, what is project governance? A framework or a function and processes that guide the project management activities. It's going to guide. Why we need a guide? There is a meaning behind this. Just a minute, I'll pull up my pen. Here it is. If you watch it here, in order to create what? A unique product or a service, okay, to meet organizational, strategic, and operational goals. I think this is a very important point. Every organization has a strategy. If you go to Amazon, Amazon will tell that we want to earn 300 billion as a revenue, could be a strategy. If we ask about World Health Organization, we have to eradicate the coronavirus out of the world, could be a strategy. Now, these are the strategies, but this strategy should be achieved. How to achieve it? Through projects we'll achieve it. Now we have medicine for COVID coming up, which has to be gone as an injection to all the people. We have to slowly move away. By the way, don't think COVID will go tomorrow, day after tomorrow. It will be there for years. Like any other, we caught about the polio or other factors, it will be always with us. They're putting injections continuously. So point is, a strategy should be implemented as a project. This is fine. Strategy is in the top level, project is the bottom level. In between, there is a layer. And that layer is a governance structure, which is going to help you and me to achieve the strategy. Now, how to do this? First of all, there's a governance framework will help you to select the right project and program. Selecting the right project. You cannot randomly choose project. If you take Google or Amazon, in a year, they'll get hundreds and thousands of projects. You cannot keep on choosing all the projects. There should be a meaning. There should be a sense. When you choose a project, that should have connection with this strategy. If it doesn't have, then what's the point of doing that? So who will take care of it? There's a governance framework will take care of it. Implementing the right system in place. The right system in place to monitor it. You cannot choose anything in the market, right? Somebody has to maintain it. Developing the right culture and having the surrounding or environment which can help the team to work according to the culture. Select the project and program doing in the right way. Now, point is, this framework is written by whom? The corporate people who has that ability to envision or forecast something in an organization. And these portfolio managers, directors of the company, or could be the PMOs, project management office, they form a team and they come with a governance framework, which is going to guide this project management team to move in the right direction to achieve that strategy. Let's talk more about it. Let me show you how a strategy bullet points will look like for you. I'll come. Vasudevan, I will come. Wait, there are a lot more. Stay in the flow. Okay, I have a video. We'll show some little detail about this stuff. Okay. By the way, when I want to play a video, I have to